Yo, America is on fire. Yeah.
Satan 2020.
We got the right. America is on fire, dude. It's rioting right now, right?
Better late than never.
We got my homeboy back, right? What's up, dude? The communists, can I say that freely? Are you a communist, sir?
Nah, I'd go with leftist.
Leftist?
I don't really
libtard?
embrace libtard.
No?
Yeah, we'll go with libtard. Have fun with it.
Okay.
Left of
Listen,
libtard.
Before we get into it, man, I want to say something. Because we've been getting a lot of heat, bro, right? I've been getting a lot of heat. This dude said I was dumb and retarded, right? This dude called y'all dumb, too.
Who,
No, I don't care either. But listen, it's because people are misunderstanding what. Listen, hold on.
Okay.
People are misunderstanding what this is all about, right? I'm simply having a conversation with my two best friends, right? Even though they're dickheads, right? My old classmate, right? And we're just happen to film it. That's it. Like, I'm not trying to educate anybody, right?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that I'm expressing my point of view from where I'm at. I don't have NASA's resources, right? I don't have NASA scientists. I don't have, so I could only say from what I can prove for myself. That's it, right? Now that we got that out the way,
YouTubers aren't much of a more reliable
with
source.
me that you're dumb. So that guy's right.
okay. And what are his resources? Does he work for NASA? Does he have a powerful telescope?
Science.
I mean,
okay,
they have more
whatever.
education than we do.
We're just having fun.
All of
man.
us combined, one scientist. Whatever.
But okay,
All of us
look, we're
combined.
going into some other shit, dude.
Granted, I'm making an appeal to authority.
America
but
is on fire right now, literally, right? The whole country, dude, is in riots. Some countries, like in Brazil or whatever, they're participating in these riots as well.
Oh, dude, they have like a Trump to the 10th
Is
power
it
there.
riot or protest?
Gyro Bolsonaro, I forget his
Then
name.
they're doing what they're doing.
It's both.
Well, I think it's
Oh, yeah.
protest.
No, it's not. There's both. There's
No.
two. There's
No,
both.
no one hears anything when there's a protest. The cameras don't roll until someone breaks shit.
Okay, so what do you think? What do you think?
What do I think of the riots?
Yeah.
They have been more effective in like the last 2 weeks than elections have in decades.
You are all for communism, right? Like, you think a communist country would be good?
No, but I think we should really.
That's what you said last time you was here.
Very heavily.
Last time you was here, you were talking about
It
how
would-
good communism countries work.
But no, there are no communist countries.
Yeah, there is. China. China's a
China?
communist country.
Oh hell no.
North Korea.
They've gone a lot more capitalist over the last few decades.
No. Their
They are
economy.
capitalist as
No.
fuck.
Their economy. Yes.
I think you're mistaking communism for authoritarianism because they are definitely authoritarian. But the whole social credit score bullshit, that's not a communist move. That's an authoritarian move.
Okay. Well, what I want to
Communism in
know.
theory is stateless,
Stateless.
and China is statist as fuck, and they are like them with the whole Hong Kong protests going on. Actually, we've arrested more of our citizens here than China has cracked down.
How can you possibly know that?
Statistics.
How? How do you know
I mean,
how many?
I'm
Listen,
gonna put it out there. I'm gonna
listen.
leave it for you to
We're
debunk.
listening to you, right? But let other people speak.
Okay.
How can you possibly know how many people are getting arrested in China? First of all, how do you even know?
Hong
that?
Kong.
Whatever.
They haven't even sent the Guardian anywhere, and we're already having talks about it here.
How do you
And-
know how
and
many people
China's
are
supposed
arrested
to be
there?
the
That's what I'm saying,
authoritarian
dude.
ones.
You see something on YouTube, you see something on Facebook, and then, oh, dude, this is true. Let me repost it. You repost a lot of dumb shit, man.
Says the flat earther.
No, since the guy that believes in that.
I'm saying, no. Everybody thinks. Listen, everybody thinks I think the Earth is flat. I didn't
You
say
professed
that.
it yourself.
I think it's a possibility. I'm not claiming that it's flat. You know, I'm not claiming that
Okay,
shit.
so now we're gonna reel it back.
Same thing as
No, I've never said. Look back at all my shit. Look back at all my videos. I think it's a possibility.
Okay.
I never claimed that it is like, oh, dude, this is a fact.
Yes.
Like you are,
We're getting somewhere.
right? so how could you possibly know?
ACAP 1312.
What the fuck does that mean? So how can you know? How can you possibly listen, dude? You were here last time, right?
Mhm.
You were talking about that you hate America.
Oh yeah, I still stand by that.
You hate America.
He hates America, dude.
America, like, as in
How do you
Like,
hate America?
You're
the system,
Oh,
or
shit, man,
like
we went over
like,
this.
Like what?
you're not owed any love to the country you're born in. It's not like you did it. It's not, you were born here as a matter of circumstance. And then you look around you and see how well other countries are doing, and then you come to the realization that, hey, this is a third world country with a Gucci belt.
Do you know what's a third world
We're that
country?
America.
No.
We're that country that is like 3 months behind on rent, but we're flexing in a Lamborghini.
Are y'all hearing this shit?
I wasn't even born here, and I love America.
Where were you born, dude? Rep that shit. Mexico. Listen. You think this is a third world country?
Well, you should have kept moving to Canada.
Eric, be real. Do you really believe that?
On many instances, yes. I mean, like we're finally having the uprising that we need.
Hey, no, and I'm all for that. Actually, you should come. Me and my cousin are gonna go to the riot tonight. If you want to come with us. Hey, dude, don't get me wrong.
That's
like,
sexy.
Let's go. But the thing is that you're saying things like that, man. That you hate America. That you hate. Like you can't.
Yeah,
I'm against the government as it comes, bro.
A veteran died last night for my right to say "fuck America." Okay. Now, I stand by that because
What?
Are y'all listening?
Because
he can say whatever he wants.
Yeah, but it's not about that. Dude.
As long as I'm not
I get that.
I'm not threatening.
I get that you want to say whatever you want to say. Yes, but to say things like that, it's like saying that you hate your mom. If you hate America, that's like saying you hate your parents. How can you possibly say that about your fucking parents, man?
Well, I didn't choose my parents either, but I happen to love my parents.
Why can't you just love the country that you were born in?
Because I look at it and say, this country's really fucked up. Like, I'm seeing a lot of things that, like, okay, you're raised to believe that this is the greatest country in the world. That way you don't question anything. But meanwhile, we're working more hours. Like, on average, you work about 47 hours. In France, you have people that work about 35 hours. And we have a toxic work culture, too. Like, we boast about working 90-hour weeks, right?
90-hour weeks?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know people that have. And like
90 hours a week?
Or 86 hours or 60 hours. Like, we live in a culture where 40 hours is considered part-time. And it's not uncommon for people to work 40 hours and then have their side job as, like, Lyft or Uber Eats, etc. And you have to keep in mind, our grandparents didn't have to work 2 jobs. In fact, you only had like one man who provided for the whole family. The wife didn't even have to do shit, and they would just raise their families on the one income and retire.
So we're just gonna ignore the fact that
such
it's racist.
is not the case. What?
Like, America is kind of racist.
Oh well, yeah, that's another feature.
So you're talking about work and money. That doesn't appeal to me. What appeals to me is that
it appeals
to me is that
it appeals to the disenfranchised worker. On top of us having a racist.
Okay, what would you want America to do? What would you want America to do to satisfy your beliefs?
We could start with police reform. I forgot what the name of the act is called, but it called for having police with their badge number on them at all times, never concealed, having their camera on at all times on duty. Just basically so there's more, and that's just 2 things. It's just basically so that there's more transparency, and also what's the other thing I'm forgetting?
Pull up your notes. You brought some notes, right? They're down there.
Civilian task force. I'm actually impressed by all the things I'm remembering without looking at them.
Pull them up. We got some notes, guys.
I didn't even write about that over here.
Be careful.
Oh.
Be careful.
He's getting
Can you still hear us chat?
Pull up your notes, man. I want to see. I want to see.
Like,
you're an interesting fellow. He's an interesting fellow.
By the way, healthcare in America is spelled HELLTHCARE.
Why? So you're for like free healthcare, right?
No. Well, when you frame it like that, I'm for socialized healthcare. Yes, that dirty word.
Okay. What's your first bulletin?
Bulletin.
See, I had to bring them back because like people are gonna get a fucking shock out of this shit right here.
Are they? I don't think people are gonna be really shocked. They're just gonna have an explanation to why their lives are such.
Okay, then
shit.
explain to us. You have the answers in your notebook. Do tell.
I'm just gonna read a random paragraph. In this country, we can modify.
Don't read the whole paragraph. Just sum it up, dude.
In this country, we can modify everything except breathing, transportation, shelter, healthcare, food, water, gas, education, electricity, and then you have. Well,
what do you mean by modify?
Our police and our firefighters, but our police would basically be on to beat the shit out of us. The cost of all those things have skyrocketed in the last 50 years relative to wages. You don't believe me? Why are so many people working for Uber on the side? I already went over this. Or do rideshare or have a third-party delivery?
Right.
And there's a whole
rideshare.
Yeah.
Okay, now, but you're getting into like things that are like.
This is part of why people are pissed.
White people.
Like what? White people. What do you
White
mean?
people are pissed.
Yeah.
Why?
White people are poor too.
Oh,
why people?
But no, that's not true because the majority of the elite are all white.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact, right? Your Vanderbilts, your the 2% of the wealth of America is white, and they have all the wealth. So just because some white people are in the poverty doesn't mean that. Yeah, but like the people on top are always white.
It's a class struggle. There's rich black people and there's poor white people.
Not in the 2%, not in the top 2%.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant to me. Like you have
Why?
rich blacks, you have poor whites.
But you don't have ultra rich black people or Hispanics.
Dr. Dre.
No. He's part. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about ultra
Dr. Dre
rich.
is almost gonna be a billionaire, by the way.
I'm talking about trillionaires, dude.
Oh, no one's a trillionaire.
Oh,
yet.
not
The
that you
first-
know of. Not
the
that you
first-
know of.
The first trillionaire is gonna be
Jeff
legally.
Bezos, right?
Yeah, legally he's the first one set to be a
Dude.
trillionaire.
Nah, man, lies. Lies, dude. The Rothschilds have been trillionaires since the 1600s, dude. I pulled that out of my ass. That could be wrong, but they've been in power and have money for dude.
But common knowledge is that Jeff Bezos is going to be the first trillionaire. And I'm glad I don't work for Amazon.
Why do you hate America, Eric? That's you have not given me a single statement that I'm like, you know what, dude, you're right.
Because we work our asses off and can barely make it. Let me go
because you
let me
work.
go
Because
further.
you work. That's why.
We have a toxic work culture. Did you know that?
Just say racism.
Yeah, we'll go with racism. That's just like one of the features.
So you agree with all these riots going around?
Do I? It's like we've created this environment where, we're black kids, right? They grow up shit homes, shit schools. Their dads are in prison because someone planted cocaine on them.
Okay.
And so they just basically have a rough upbringing, and they're really not concerned when. And then there's no job opportunity in the areas where they live in, mostly urban areas.
Right.
And so when all hell breaks loose, like it did in Minneapolis after George Floyd was killed. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the death of George Floyd, the murder of George Floyd. It was the fact that they let the guys walk initially.
No, they're arrested right now.
No, initially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, initially there weren't any charges, and that's when all hell broke loose.
Right.
Now, if you're one of these kids who had really no future, or who perceive they had no future for them, do you really think they give a shit what they're gonna look like to the media? Like it could be, or chances are it was a cop. A cop was probably the first one to fucking throw a brick into the target, or could it be? It could have been anyone, right?
Right.
There are agents of chaos who are there specifically to make the riots or the protesters look bad when they pull crazy shit like break property or go in and loot or instigate it, basically. Or they'll fire a gun off into the crowd.
Do you agree with the riots?
Yeah, overall, but it's being mischaracterized as being there are agents at work to make the riots, to undermine them, to undermine the cause. Like, because when the media shows people doing stupid, crazy shit, it's like, oh, hey, well, we don't agree if you're going to be doing this and that. But these are people who, they're gonna think we're animals anyway. So we might as well go in there and fucking loot all the shit.
Well, okay, here's the thing, man. Mm-hmm. There's a difference. People started protesting, right? Which is I'm all for. Even the riots too. Fuck it, you know. If you want to riot, do it, right? Mm-hmm. But then if you get shot by a cop, you know, don't be saying like, why did I get shot?
You think they don't know?
They caught you. Listen. I think that there's people that are protesting, right?
Mhm.
And they are separate from the people that are rioting. The people that are rioting right now saw this opportunity to like, dude, let's fucking go riot, right? But
Yeah.
they're not part of the protest.
Yeah, they aren't even political in
I
any
also
way
see that
whatsoever.
maybe some people in the protests are there trying to instigate it more to make it, oh, I got shot, and make it seem way bigger than actually we're trying to protest, peacefully.
So are you for this or against it? What
What,
do you think?
the
What do you think?
protest?
The protests, all that? No, not the protests. No, who's gonna go oppose the protest, right? The rioters, dude. America's burning,
To
dude.
me, I think the riot could be good and bad. It's like, yeah, you're rioting like it's kind of bad, but at the same time, to me, I see it good because that's could be like a fuel
Fuck it.
for to start something, something big,
Right.
something to actually change. You can call it like a civil war type of shit, but then it could lead that way or not.
People like to weaponize Martin Luther King as this voice of peace when
Malcolm X, dude.
Malcolm X was the militant that we needed, but if anything, he was that contrast that we needed to Martin Luther King. But Martin Luther King, he did everything peacefully, and he was still assassinated, and that's when all hell broke loose.
When they assassinated him.
Yeah, and then I think there was like a 1964 act, and then it wasn't like official for 1968, and that was shortly after he died, because we're not gonna calm these people down until like we do something, until we honor his legacy by
So you're all for the
signing
rights.
the Civil Rights Act.
You're all for the rights.
Although systemically, Ronald Reagan still fucked everyone over. Well, the blacks and the browns. That's what the whole Iran-Contra affair was about. It's like, all we gotta do is just put drugs in these communities. And that was really just out of spite. I don't see any, I guess the government makes that.
I just know that America is always screwing themselves by doing shit like that. By doing what they did to the black community, back then.
Like they're like,
what is it? Heroin, right?
there's nothing you can do to the black community.
And spraying
legally.
Crack cocaine.
Systemically, though.
And
Crack cocaine came out of nowhere.
There's a lot of sabotage
in black communities
basically.
in New York.
And all
That's
this
true.
shit, also to the Hispanic community.
And it was the
They
only,
did, especially to Native American. What they did is just that's something else.
and even the hood, like I guess maybe someone in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong, that's the only money there is to make.
If you want to say America is great, then they shouldn't have been doing that and actually been helping the people.
I think everyone's like, I think this is a failure of the way I see it is as a country we fail these people who are rioting, who are pissed off, and now like basically anyone's a target at this point. Your small business is gonna get looted, so like I think the phrase "injustice for one is an injustice somewhere is an to one is an injustice to all or injustice everywhere." That I think Martin Luther King quoted. It rings very true now because businesses are getting hit left and right with no discrimination. And it's like if we hadn't created these conditions to where people are suffering to the point where, and keep in mind this isn't just George Floyd thing, because George Floyd was basically the camel that broke the straw's back.
But
Straw that broke the camel's back.
Isn't there white people getting killed too in Justice League?
Oh yeah.
And so
Yeah,
how come no riots over that?
This is over them too.
It's over them too.
Those cops can rot in jail too. Philip Brailsford, who I forget the name of the victim, but Philip Brailsford was the dude who shot the guy in the hotel. It was a white guy. You think we don't want them thrown in jail too? I say hell be raised until like all of these cops are thrown in jail.
People guilty. Seem to just worry about, whenever a black.
No, it did make the rounds.
Killed, I don't know. Man.
Even I shared about that when that happened.
Yeah, but I think if you go to a person,
he was begging for his life.
Like a protest, and you ask them, they're gonna mainly focus on the black.
It was very. Yeah,
it's like
very.
It's like if it was a Hispanic or an Asian guy that got killed.
If you're poor,
would we be protesting right now?
If you're poor, you're gonna get the bullet.
Yeah.
Basically.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, we're part of minorities.
Chances are
right?
you're gonna get the bullet.
Yeah,
we're minorities.
Yeah.
So no, they didn't riot for us, did they? Did they riot?
For who?
For like us, Mexicans, Hispanics?
Not really.
That was.
No, it's like the thing that people
You-
I see
you think-
they pose like, how come nobody protests for like the kids, from ICE, on those cans.
Oh, that's
and,
right.
like,
No, they
whatnot.
did though. People
Yeah, but
protest.
how come it's not big as it is now? And then people also, it's just like different.
That's
it's
another
debate.
reason hell should be raised. There's
Race,
that.
dude.
That's another reason I hate
Race
America.
war.
Well, see, this
That's
is
another
it's-
reason I hate
because it's
America.
about
The
race.
kids.
this is
Ray.
Go ahead.
I mean,
Hey.
this is a Black Lives Matter protest, but you gotta think that eventually it's gonna be better for everybody. You know?
That's what people they say is still Black Lives Matter is like all lives matter.
Yeah, but they're gonna start taking care of themselves, and then like it will eventually take care of everything. Because right now the black people, they feel like they've been suffering, and like telling them that all lives matter is like
Yeah, you.
like telling them that they don't matter right now.
All lives matter is a dog whistle.
No.
Yeah, but,
It is-
at
it
the
is
same time,
dismissive.
they need to understand too, like say if you actually unite together with other people, you
Yeah,
become
but-
stronger instead of just focusing on yourself.
The people saying that all lives
Yeah.
matter are just trying to like poke at them.
It's not
They
that
don't
all
know,
lives
they
matter.
don't know it, but they are.
It's not that all lives don't matter. It's just that the
Black
black
lives matter.
lives are the ones that are in danger
Yeah,
of being attacked.
yeah.
They're not
Oh,
saying
true.
that white people don't matter or brown. We're all one race.
Show of
Hey,
hands.
hey, you ready for this?
Mhm.
Are you ready for this? Listen, I'm gonna go down to that. I'm gonna go down this road, dude.
Here we
I'm
go.
gonna go down this road, dude.
Let's do that.
Galatians 6:18.
Let's do
I could
some
be wrong
prayer.
about that number, but it's definitely in Galatians, right? Definitely in Galatians says that there is.
We don't fucking know.
Listen, no, I know. I'm telling you. I'm
Okay,
telling you.
okay.
It's a possibility.
There is no difference between the Jew and the Greek, correct? There is no difference between male nor female. There is no difference between the free nor the bond, for we are all the same through Christ, dude.
Reach.
God hates us all equally. No. Hey, actually, fuck, no. I was gonna.
Did you listen to what I just said? People, you know why people are routing right now? Because they think it's about race. They think it's about white versus black. They think it's dude, we're all the same.
No, it's police versus
We're
citizens.
all the same. No, dude, it's about race.
No,
white
it's-
cop. It's always white cop kills black person. It's always like that.
And-
it's never black cop kills a black guy.
class. Do you think George Lopez would have gotten the George Floyd treatment if the cops had found him with a $20 counterfeit?
Maybe. I don't
Fuck
know.
no.
You don't think so?
Like, oh, sorry.
George Lopez looks
Sorry,
Mexican
sorry,
as
Mr.
fuck,
Lopez.
dude.
So you're saying
Like,
it's about rich versus poor?
You could say
Yeah, class
it's
war.
race and class.
that's really what it is.
That's what I was gonna say too.
It's both.
It's about
Hey.
the people in control, right? The elite,
Mhm.
the Illuminati, right? We
Oh,
know
God
they
damn it,
exist.
you were
We know that
you were there.
we know that we exist, right? Do you agree with that? That they
Mm.
exist? The
Nah.
Illuminati? Really?
No.
Okay, it's them.
Convince me.
It's them against people who like us that don't have.
Okay,
the resources.
Illuminati is code for rich.
Yes,
Okay.
I guess if you want to put it that way.
We'll use those interchangeably.
And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about like people
Not-
that have a couple $1 million. No,
Not
I'm
just
talking about
rich.
super billionaires,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
Like not just rich and powerful.
Did y'all see that Jeffrey Epstein? The docu, dude.
Netflix?
Jeffrey Epstein. It's on Netflix. It's like a four video documentary. It shows you how deep they're. Dude, this motherfucker was raping girls, dude, little girls, since back in 1996, right? A girl. Listen to this, dude. A girl in 1996, right? 1996 went to the FBI, bro. She went to the FBI and said, "Hey, man, this motherfucker is raping kids, dude. 14, 15-year-old girls from middle school, right?" She went to the FBI. You know what the FBI did? Nothing. They didn't do shit until 2006 when they started. You know when Jeffrey Epstein started coming out, and they were trying to get after him. Bro, 10 years without them
remember
doing
that.
nothing, bro. Look at this video,
No,
man.
not
Look at this video.
2006.
Huh?
Not 2006, but I was made aware of it like when the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing.
Which was
killed
around
so many-
2016.
Oh, you said 2006.
No, in 2006 they reviewed him and they started investigating him. It wasn't until 2016 when they were trying to press charges on him. They were trying to get evidence on him. Even dude, it took him 20 years, bro. A fucking pedophile, dude.
That's
a fucking
power right
pedophile.
there.
That's power, dude. Yeah, he knew the Clintons, right?
He knew everybody.
He knew Donald Trump. I'm sorry for the
Homies
Trumpers.
with Trump and the Clintons, by the way.
Yeah, dude. These people are powerful, man. If they wanted to, they'd come shut us down too. But I got something for their ass, man.
What do you
They're
got?
trying to
What do you
cut.
got?
No, I'm not even gonna say nothing.
Here at the door right now.
Hey, man, calm down, dude. Be careful. Man, I'm digging
Back
the
to-
hair, dude. I'm
back to-
digging the
Look at
hair.
his pistol.
He looks like a
Next
soccer
time, don't
player
drink
from
coffee,
Brazil.
man.
Huh?
He drank like a Red Bull and a coffee and shit.
Oh shit, he's drinking coffee right now.
Hey,
He
no.
already had a Red Bull.
But you're right. You're right. It's against the satanic cult leaders, right? They sacrifice children. They open demon portals, right? From the Nazis. Nazis were doing it. They fucking drink. They rape children. They rape little girls, little boys and shit. Catholic priests, right? Raping boys. Dude, this ain't nothing new, man.
So
Shit's been
Satanists and
going
Catholics
on.
in cahoots.
Yes, dude. I've said it before, man. I'm no offense to Catholic people.
Guess I'm
I
homies with the
think
Catholics.
Catholicism is another branch of Satanism.
Well, you can argue that Catholics are systemically
They're not
very,
Christians.
very
They're not
evil.
Christians, though. That's for damn sure. By definition, they are not Christians.
Hey, speaking of that Galatians quote that you mentioned earlier,
Yes, sir.
what's his name? Pat Robertson? I don't know if y'all know
The
what I'm talking
vampire
about.
from Twilight.
Ain't that a wrestler?
That's Pat Robinson. Or Robert Patterson. God damn it, now you mix me up.
no, that's Batman, man.
Yeah, the Batman. No, not the Batman dude, but Pat Robertson. He's like he's like an evangelical priest and shit.
Okay.
Even he had to back off of Trump when he made those. Hey, we got to send in the guard, and he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait, what?
Yeah, even he was against Trump on this, and he'll back Trump on anything, but he had to tie it right. He had to sever
Hey,
it
you guys
right
want
here.
some coffee?
I got water in the freezer.
Okay, I drank that all
He
already.
said
So like,
Televangelist?
yeah, tell that.
I don't know.
Robert
I don't know.
Patterson.
Man, I don't feel
Patterson.
good about you. You know how I feel about televangelists, man. They use the word of God. They use the word of God to
For
get
money.
rich.
Yeah, but even that asshole had to like back off of Trump, and like the Republican Party and evangelical Christianity go pretty much hand in hand.
The
So for you to tie
Republican
that,
Party and who?
evangelical Christians.
Hey, man, you got the right and the left wings, right?
Wait,
You got the right wing, which is
you have the right wing.
Democrats?
We have the right wing, which is Democrats.
And
we
then
have
the
the
left
far
wing.
right wing, which is Republicans.
Uh-huh.
And you have everybody else.
And then who's in the middle?
Well, the Democrats.
No. You got the right wingers, right?
Well,
and the left wingers.
I guess
correct?
libertarians.
No. Who's the body, dude? Who's the body? Think about it.
Jesus?
No.
The
Opposite.
body.
Opposite of that. Satan, dude. Satan, bro. Satan is controlling both parties, dude.
Oh,
Satan
fuck, I
is
wish.
controlling both parties and trying to get you to fight with another. Dude, that's not what the Bible says, dude. The Bible says you gotta love. You gotta love your
put
neighbor.
Bible and everything.
Because it's true, man. It's true.
Because it's fun.
It's not. It's just the truth, dude. It's just the truth. I'm just saying the truth. That's all I'm saying.
Alex is that old lady in that movie, The Mist.
Nah, dude. That lady's crazy as shit.
That's you.
How is that me?
That's you, bro.
Bringing the Bible and the wrath of God.
I'm
and
saying
whatnot.
no, but she was condemning people, right? She was saying, "Oh, you're gonna go to hell." I'm not saying that. I'm saying, "Hey, man, dude, your debt has been paid, my guy.
That's you.
Your debt has been paid.
That's it.
All you gotta do is believe. That's it. I'm not saying that you're condemned because of how
Anyways.
you believe.
Well,
No, you're trying to put some shit on me. You're trying to put some shit on me that's not true.
That's how I see you.
I'm doomed to go to hell one way or the other, so I might as well make the best of my time here.
I mean,
So-
Okay.
And make it a better place for everyone. I'm gonna start by reaching to like 100
With
100 subscribers here.
With all this protest that's going on,
Mhm.
what have they accomplished?
Well, initially, after all hell broke loose, starting in Minneapolis, they were like, okay, we're gonna charge Derek Chauvin, the guy who murdered George Floyd, and that's what it was, murder. You don't.
but they gave him manslaughter though.
Yeah, they gave him third degree, and the other three guys,
Third degree what?
they didn't get shit.
That's
Manslaughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
He can get out on probation.
well, they
in
gave
the-
him second degree now.
Yeah.
Second degree.
But
manslaughter?
what worries me about second degree, even though he does fit the description of second degree, there was malice. That wasn't no accident. That was malice.
Yeah.
And-
He had his hands in his pocket.
What worries me about the second degree thing, even though he deserves it, is that it's of course it's going to be harder to prove. Like it's a higher charge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'd rather him get
It's on
locked
video.
up. I'd rather get him get locked up on third degree than walk off on second degree. You know what I mean? Because at least he'll be going to prison. And by the way, if you're seeing this, if you're listening, Derek, just come out and plead guilty as soon as possible, or
Shout out to Derek.
more cities will will be set ablaze.
Who's Derek? Who's Derek?
He was the cop that was.
Oh no! Don't listen to him. Hey, don't be bringing this shit up in here, man.
What was the
What
point
the
of me coming
fuck's wrong
here?
with this guy, dude?
I was like, why are you shouting him?
I don't know who he was.
What
Man,
the
you're trying to get swat up in here,
Who
bro.
the fuck do you talk he was
I thought it was just his friend or something, you know. I thought
I
it
was like,
was.
why is he shouting him?
Oh man,
You know who Derek was?
Yeah, the
I,
cop.
Derek
I don't-
Chauvin was the cop.
I don't follow this whole news because it's all fake. Dude. You don't know what the.
I
fuck.
guess that's why I'm here.
You know what the fuck, man.
So
You hate America. Well, I'm not gonna get over that.
well, don't be mad.
Oh,
I
I'm not
mean-
mad. You're the one that's mad.
Well, yeah, I have reasons to be. I'm not complacent. Complacency is like, oh well, let him do whatever the fuck they want.
How
Well,
is it
whatever happens,
how
I have
is
no
it
control
affecting
over it.
you personally?
Well, why are you going to the riots tonight?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
You really want to know why?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go give my podcast show cards
Yeah, fair
to
enough.
the people. That's why.
Where we talk about politics.
Yeah.
Well, at least when I'm here.
Are you gonna come out or what?
Am I gonna come down later tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Y'all want to come through?
Let's catch a rubber
It's
bullet.
pretty fun, dude. It's a good like you're there. You're like, whoa, what the fuck's going on? It's pretty badass.
Bring your glasses.
Fucking
You're gonna,
movie?
you're gonna
It's
get
like a
shot.
movie, yeah.
You're gonna catch a fucking rubber bullet to the eye and
I'm
shit.
not trying
I
to
just
catch
said,
a
man,
criminal.
y'all fucking idiot. Dumbasses out here.
I just went and gave up some cards for my show. That's
I'll be
it.
like, yeah, it's cool you're protesting, but why are you trying to instigate the fucking cops to do something to you? About it?
That's what they want, dude. They're trying to enforce martial law.
I'm like, okay.
I think the cops are trying to do that.
That's what I said. That's why I think some people in the protest are there to.
Some people in the
Instigate
protests are
all that
actually
shit.
cops. They're instigators.
Or
They're
actually they're just trying to protest.
sabotage is what it is. It's like when you sabotage a movement, you gave the state justification to crack down and call them the guard. And the
Martial-
guard's not gonna do shit. They're
Martial law, right?
Yeah, the guard's not gonna do shit. They're mostly just kids who are there a weekend a month, and they're not even.
Unless they get
They're not as
unless they
brutal
get
as
the
cops.
military though.
The military's not gonna do shit either.
You don't know that.
They've already been told to stand down by the generals and the secretaries of defense.
I mean, because
So,
it is American people.
Chances are, okay. Well, I'm not gonna decisively say that they won't do shit, but
Yeah, but
I'm gonna. If I had to put my money on it,
But don't they have to listen to the president because the president is the pretty much leader of the military?
I mean,
He's the commander
if
in
they-
chief.
if they stand down, what the fuck is he gonna do? Is he gonna court martial them all?
Well, he can. He can say it's a coup and say, hey, you know, have the other
Okay, then-
other military.
And who's gonna
people,
have his back?
you
Canada?
know.
Who's gonna have his back?
The other,
If your own military-
other people in the military
The
they will
other-
actually follow him and say, all right, we'll go arrest these generals that aren't following you, and then civil war.
You heard that? You heard the man.
Civil War.
Civil war, dude. You think that
I mean, it's
can?
possible.
Do you think it can come down to that?
I do.
I can't wait to tell my kids if I have them. What was 2020 like? There's just some
Yeah, but
crazy shit happening every
but then
month.
at the same time, say it happens, what's gonna change?
Well, I mean, the last Civil War ended slavery, so that was a big step.
Yeah, but all right, we do this, but what are we trying to change?
Are you ready?
The way we're policed,
Nah, man.
if we still have police at all.
God, see that's
Well,
that's
you
why.
need
That's
police.
why.
You need a force out there. That's why.
I didn't say abolishing the police.
Well, that's what
I said
some people get mad
police
at police.
reform.
I'm like, dude, they're doing the job.
I'm not
I'm
that
like,
far
yeah.
left yet.
You know, yeah, I understand there are cops that take it way too much, you know? And I guess you could say they put embed better rules on cops, like especially like longer training.
Have them teach them jujitsu and shit.
You've never been
De-escalation.
arrested, right?
No.
You never, yeah.
Well, because
That's-
I try to follow, you
that's-
know, I get pulled over, here you go.
That's why
you
you're
know,
talking that
like,
shit, man.
There you go, man.
What do you mean?
Here you go, here's my license.
Have you ever gotten arrested by the cops?
I've gotten tickets.
I'm not gonna argue and fight the cop.
Hey man,
to give him a reason.
Hey, I didn't
Be
find
like,
a cop.
hey,
I didn't find
officer,
a
those
cop,
are
dude.
some nice big guns you got
They
there.
took me to jail for being Mexican, dude.
You know.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
AWM.
yeah, for real
That's what I'm
talk,
saying.
real talk.
Some cops are actually bad. That's what I'm saying. There could be better training work. Because I know it's like 6 months to be a cop, something like that.
I have no
I
clue.
think
Oh, yeah,
it'd
dude.
be better, and they could actually go through like a psychological test and see like if they're actually racist or not. And if they apply and pass it.
Like, yeah, you have like a fatherland tattoo on your sleeve, and you'd be like, "Are you racist?" Nope.
Well, you know the
Fucking swastika
they
and
can
shit.
make question you and find out like, oh no, this guy.
But
is
you know how I
actually
know
racist.
they are racist though? Because I've been driving for like 4 years, and then I got a slab. You know what the black people call them, the slabs? You know?
You got a slab?
The slab, slab.
El slabo, like
Uh-huh.
back in the day
La mamalona.
when I worked at Patron.
What we used to call mamalonas before we ride big ass trucks.
Yeah. And I've never been stopped. Then I got that car that I was going to stop.
What
It-
car?
It was
A slab.
A slab. It was,
Candy paint.
What kind?
box.
it was candy paint. What?
What kind? I never saw
It
this
was
car.
like-
Candy paint box car.
It was a Lexus.
Lexus.
It was candy paint. It was blue. You never
I don't want
saw
even
it.
a Chevy.
But dude, I got stopped in that car like every fucking week.
I got a DWM at Williamson County.
And then I got rid of the car.
Oh, well,
Never
that's where
stopped.
you fucked up because you're in Williamson County.
Exactly. Williamson County is known to be racist, right? Have you heard that?
They got some good old
I got
boys
a
up in Williamson
DWM.
County.
Driving,
Exactly.
driving while Mexican. It ain't no joke, dude. I went to jail for that shit. I spent that.
Dude,
I was-
they'll stop me in that car and then be like, "Oh shit! Oh, never mind. Here's just a ticket for like."
oh, because you think they
license
thought
or
they,
whatever.
you think they
Austin?
thought they were you
Yeah,
were
because
black.
they thought I was black. They'll stop me, dude. Like every fucking week, they'll stop me and be like, "Oh shit!"
Hey, motherfuckers are racist, right? Everybody agrees with that. You agree with that?
Systemically.
You do?
Racism is
You
real.
definitely.
There.
Okay.
Well, okay. We have per every 1,000 cops, we have 10. Okay, if you have 10 bad cops and 1,000 good cops, but those 1,000 cops won't turn in the 10 bad cops, well, congratulations, you have 1,010 bad cops. So
That's a stupid analogy, dude.
how is it stupid?
Because by that analogy
By-
that you're saying,
'cause
like
you're
if there's 10 Mexicans that are
enabling
black that are
harm.
doing bad, and then the rest of the Mexicans, you're basically generalizing a whole group of. You're basically being
Where-
racist yourself against cops.
Can't be racist against that.
That's what he said. That just because of 10 cops, if 10 cops are racist and the other 10 don't, like. I don't think it's upon you. I don't think it's upon
I'm sorry,
you
I
to
don't believe
enforce
I
law
have
like
the
that.
same bond with other Mexicans as cops do among themselves.
Do they though?
Yeah,
Yeah, the blue code of silence.
I don't know that.
I don't give a shit what other.
I don't know. I don't know
what
the
a
cops-
thousand. What a few Mexicans do.
It's like there's a video
But, like-
where you had this like a reporter. He went to like 10 or different police stations and asking for a paper file complaint against another cop. And the cop there was telling him, no, tell me and I'll write it down. Bringing all this, defending the other cop. And the guy was said, I just want the paper so I can take it and write it. And the cop was telling him, no, being aggressive, like, no, you gotta tell me. And to the point, he's like, what, just leave, get out. Where by law says you guys should go to the police station and ask for a paper to file a complaint against another cop. You just gotta ask, and they'll give it to you. But I think it's like 9 out of 10 or something.
You'll fill it out and they'll throw it in the
No,
shredder.
the cop will like they'll sit you down, and like in the video, they'll sit him down. It's like tell me, and I'll see if it's worth it to write it down.
Mm.
Instead of him giving them the paper, the cop said like you tell me what happened. That's a cop defending another cop.
I mean, maybe it was just that. I mean, you can't say that all cops are like that just because of that video.
Well, the guy went.
Well, if they keep
went to
walking-
multiple police stations.
Okay.
And if a cop
And they all did that.
All of them, I think, besides one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man.
and even if a cop gets fired, they could still just join another department. They'll find another part department and hire them 6 months later after they beat the shit out of someone.
I don't know, man.
So
Racism
the
exists,
whole idea
100%.
is of a protest, or the riots. Well, I'll just call it what that is because we have it fucking coming.
Look.
The riots is it's not only, I guess, in a sense to get some closure to the George Floyd murder, but also to make sure that this is the last George Floyd.
And you think
So
that's
that,
gonna happen?
or in the event that a cop murders another one, regardless of their race, Alex, they're not going to walk. I want Philip Brailsford in prison.
Everybody wants that, dude.
Okay.
But they ain't gonna have it.
Not with that attitude.
Dude.
That's kind of why this whole thing is going on.
Why were the other cops
Such a pessimist,
in
dude.
prison as well?
Huh?
They weren't even talking.
Did they were on? Did you see the video?
What?
Three-
I'm not gonna waste my time. Though.
Dude, it's only like 3 minutes.
Basically-
I just see the one cop.
It's a 10-minute
And that's
snuff
it.
film.
No. There's 3 of them on
Well,
top.
Yeah,
of it.
I know like there's more, but I just see that one. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I already know what's gonna
The
happen.
main
so I'm like,
video
whatever.
was of the cop, but there was another video from like the back, and you can see the other 2 cops on top of him too.
You fucking watch Avatar. That's a 3-hour long movie, and you can't fucking watch 3 minutes of my boy.
Because I already know what it
What's
is.
his name?
You can't
George
watch
Floyd?
history
George
being made.
Floyd?
Because I already know what's gonna happen. I already know what's happening. I see.
Oh, you're a
okay, that's the
fucking
reason.
sidekick now?
Okay.
I mean, you
Next,
obviously
whatever.
did.
I'm gonna go. Swipe up. Whatever.
Swipe up. It's like Tinder, dude.
That's sideways.
Oh,
not up.
side. You're right. You're right.
And what about the Ford one? Why is he being charged for not doing anything?
The floor? Who?
There was a Ford cop, right?
Oh yeah, he was
For just like standing by.
yeah, he was just standing. No, he's not
Oh, no.
charged. The 3 that were on
No,
top
it was,
of him
it
were
was the
charged.
cop and then
3
3
on
other
top
guys.
of him.
They got like
What the fuck
4
you
people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's 4.
Wait, we're talking about the George Floyd video, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
there was one. There was 3 on top of him,
And
and
then
then,
there was
one
one
just
just, like,
chilling,
yeah.
standing, making sure people.
I think that was the.
Is this like
Asian-
some Mandela shit? Okay, look. There was, as far as I know, there was one dude.
There was a guy.
There,
that-
No,
there was
no,
one
no, no.
dude,
The
Derek
Asian
Chauvin.
guy.
Wait, hold on.
And
Well,
the
don't
other-
tell. Don't tell.
the other 3
What did you
standing.
see? What did you remember?
There was Derek Chauvin with his knee on Floyd.
Don't do just numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know names.
Okay. go
Okay,
on.
there
Which
was one cop with his knee on Floyd.
Okay.
And then there were the other 3 just kind of standing by, just letting it
Oh,
happen.
dude.
No.
And there was one, well, to be fair, one of them said, like, hey, you want to, like, flip him over? You're kind of killing him.
No.
And he's like, no.
That was the EMS guy.
No,
That's
once the EMS arrived, they told him to fuck off. But, like, by then it was too late.
yeah, he was already dead.
Mhm.
No, actually, no. I think he died later on.
No, he
Didn't
died.
He died at the scene. He was pronounced dead. I don't know if it was, like, once they...
No, he died at the hospital.
He died regardless.
Did he? I don't know. See, that's the thing. We don't know. We don't know.
I read that he died in the hospital.
I heard that he died later on.
I think or maybe he was pronounced dead, like, before he arrived, or, like, in the middle
Dead
of
on arrival.
yeah.
He probably passed out and then died at the hospital.
Mhm.
But yeah, like there was like 3 cops on top of him, and then one just like standing
The
by.
Asian.
Backwards.
Whoa, relax, man, relax.
That's why there was only one guy charged initially, and then not only like okay the riots wouldn't stop, so okay to quell in an attempt to quell, it's like okay we're gonna give him a 2nd-degree charge, and also we're gonna charge the other 3 guys. So all we have to do is wait on the verdict, and if you own a small business, pray that the judge makes the right decision. Just saying,
Who are you talking
or
to?
the audience.
Or you can say if you had a small business, prepare on
Because
yourself.
you're,
defend
yeah,
your property.
just get your guns, board your shit up, just in like, or just hope that the judge makes the right decision, y'all. Just saying, write letters to the Minnesota, to the Minneapolis judge.
Okay, if we riot, what are we gonna riot? Like what?
Oh, and this isn't the end. Like not like it wouldn't even end.
I have no clue, man.
It wouldn't even end, I believe, if just even if all 4 of them were to go in prison, it wouldn't end because the whole idea is to call for a reform.
Oh fuck, dude.
Fucking idiot.
Shit, man.
And this includes
Got my
civilian
table on
civilian
there.
overwatch,
Okay.
private investigations not done by the department because of course they're going to be looking out for one another.
I mean, because we're trying to fight to
Racism.
improve like the cops. whatever.
Racism.
At that point, why not as well try to protest like some judges
Capitalism? Oh well, that's it.
were do unfairness
Goodness,
on
dude.
cases.
What is it with you? What's wrong with capitalism now? What's on your? Let me see your notes.
Do you think once this all settles down, they'll
Oh yeah, feel
they'll
free.
go after the people in like the videos looting and shit?
Oh yeah, they can.
They already are.
They are.
Yeah. I know in Minneapolis, one of the targets that were going through Riots. They're already going for the people. I guess for people that weren't wearing their masks.
Do you think once they like get all those people, they'll riot again? For them?
What? Oh, you think?
Looting?
But no, it's not,
You know what's interesting about the looting is like the riots. Everybody going to jail is like there are freedom funds now, with the intention of bailing out the people who get thrown in jail. I don't know if it's to cover the rioters or just the peaceful protesters who get like lumped in with them, but yeah,
I think
there's freedom funds. Donate.
Why are you laughing at?
Donate $10 a week.
Your parents charge you $1,000 for rent.
No, you're misreading that.
I think I am. I think he's mad. What are you saying about 20 to 30-year-olds living with their parents? What the fuck is that about? What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
No, the fact that the economy is so shit that you have 20, 30-year-olds living with their parents.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Unless you live with
but no, you
unless
wanted
you live
to.
with like 3-4 dudes.
You wanted to. You could have been out here.
Yeah, but
I'm fucking 30. I don't live with my parents. My mom lives in Houston.
well,
I'm saying it's uncommon.
Your mom moved, you stayed. So alright, I'm gonna go get an apartment now. And then like right now, you're working.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Yes, I'm collecting unemployment checks, but
Yeah, you're just sitting back collecting that money, dude.
you know,
You're welcome.
So
I ain't even mad about it.
it's boring as hell.
this guy, dude, it's boring. Damn
It
it,
is
man.
boring, dude.
Are you collecting unemployment too?
I'm not, but
Probably
I'm sitting
not
at home.
now because I guess we're kind of reopening now. But in the beginning when everything was fucking closed, like, dude, where am I gonna go?
You could have come here with me.
No, fuck you.
I got you, baby girl. Don't worry about a thing.
He's tired of you, Alex. That's why he moved out, man.
Yeah.
What
What?
part that you don't understand?
Nah.
He's
Don't
tired
like
of the
that.
Jesus stuff. He used
I
to, like,
didn't bring no
that.
Jesus stuff, right? When we lived together?
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I did?
You will wake up like, good morning, people, come read the Bible with me.
Nah, I wasn't like that. I'm not like that.
all right. So just so all these pages don't go to waste, I'm just gonna read them off. And
Don't read them all, dude. It's long. Just
Read
we got plenty of time.
read
Right.
the important stuff.
we do have time.
They're
but
all
I don't wanna-
important.
I don't want to
What's the-
sit here and listen
what's
to
the main
paragraphs of.
Well, I don't want to listen to the Bible.
I'm not saying the Bible.
Look, you
Well,
have.
maybe you should get your own show and read all that shit then.
Shut up, Alex.
That's a good idea.
What?
You're being rude to our
Don't give me
guests.
ideas. I'm gonna.
I'm
take
not
the
being.
notes.
He's talking about.
Hey.
Listen.
Let's-
Just go through your things.
Let him read it and then we'll.
Are you encouraging me to compete with you?
We wanna have.
No,
a
dude,
communist
go
party
ahead,
in Mumbai.
dude. I'll subscribe to your show. I'll listen to you.
Read it, please.
What's your point? What's your topic? What's the
Let him-
main point?
Let him read, and then we'll make fun of him.
Yeah, please. These riots are a result of many injustices. Americans are already suffering before the pandemic. It's a cliche, but more and more every year the rich do in fact get richer and the poor are poorer. Wages stagnate. Sure, maybe you got a few dollars raised, but your rent went up $200 a year as well as your health premium if you have one.
But
Americans shouldn't, huh?
I think on that as well is also where you live.
Mm.
You know, if the city's growing, yeah, rent's gonna go up. Places like that. I know there's some towns that is like it's cheaper. to
Like
live.
even San Marcos is getting expensive.
And
Nah.
we're
Then there's some
growing,
more.
we're spreading, that way.
But the fact is, it's inevitable. Like the cost of living is accelerating quicker than people are earning money, on average. No, here's the future I want.
Not for me,
I
dude.
want. Yeah, I didn't ask about you. I asked,
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're making points
Yeah,
that are
you're-
personal to you.
But you're okay. But your worldview is I got mine. Fuck you, and that's pretty toxic.
No.
Yeah, well, like okay, I'm bringing this up about the general public, and
The general
look,
public
okay.
that I associate with are financially stable, and I mean you
that
because
you
of this whole
associate-
thing.
again. Here you are with the anecdotal Andes here.
With the what?
This is anecdotes. Like this doesn't apply to you and the people you know.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
so I could say the same to you. Like,
But you don't.
okay, so why are you really mad? Are you mad because you're still with your parents? Do you wanna have your own place?
No, I'm happy. I live like, dude. Do you know how many people wish they could live with their parents? As
Not me.
as.
I mean, I love my mom dearly, but I wouldn't want to be at her house. With that's no.
Would you want your mom here?
No, absolutely not. Like she's fine. She's doing well. I think I'm doing well. I don't know. I could be like someone could be out there. Like, look at this fucking loser. I don't know. I think I'm doing well. Like everything you're saying, it seems like you're like mad because those are personal things that are affecting you.
No, these are not.
And I
personal.
feel that. I mean,
no, because you're okay. This is like if I were to make the argument that black people are oppressed, and like because everything has to come back to you. Like, oh, well, I'm doing fine personally. Like,
I said I think I am. I could be not doing fine. I don't know.
No, but okay, we're gonna reel it back. Okay, so but that's like if I were to make the statement, yeah, black people on the whole, like on a large scale, they're oppressed, and then Michael Jordan would be like, no, I'm not. I'm rich. He drops the mic.
Right, but
So
you're saying that? I mean, he went off to the NBA, right? He went off to college, right? Do you think that they just gave it to him?
Chat, help me.
No, I mean, like, do you think that Michael Jordan was just handed to him? He went to college, right? He worked to do what he does.
He's the exception, not the rule.
No, what I'm just saying, like, if people really want to better off their...
This is not a trend.
Okay, so what are you saying? What are you saying?
I think the majority of the American people are actually like living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, they don't. Okay.
You know.
Do you have a spare, like what, $400? Say if some shit happens to your car.
I do. I don't want to talk about my financial stuff, but yes, I have.
Well, that's the case for like so many people.
That they do. They have $400.
No, they don't.
They don't. Yeah.
It's like, and people are literally a broken leg from ending up on the street.
People who are below middle class, and I think it's coming up already to the middle class, where like they're kind of living paycheck to paycheck.
Everything that I have in my savings account, I've worked for throughout the years. So I mean. And
you haven't broken a leg yet. Congratulations. And you also have the fortune of not being.
You sound very sarcastic right now.
And you also have.
And I'm getting offended, sir.
You also have the fortune of not being struck with cancer. Otherwise, that would have bankrupted you in this healthcare system.
Yeah, and you know what?
And you'd still be proud American.
I'm blessed for that. My grandpa died of cancer. So did my grandma, breast cancer.
You shouldn't have to be blessed.
You're just fortunate.
You actually have to do better.
You don't have to be fortunate to make
So then what are you saying? I should distribute my savings to people that don't work? Or
what? No, not you. Just Jeff Bezos.
Okay, so Jeff Bezos.
Well, you can say.
I told y'all. Then I said, "Hey man, if you need money, I got you." So
I think it'll help the people like the wealthy, like super wealthy,
right?
Will actually give and help, the people. I guess.
No, and I'm all for that.
And the way
for sure.
The way I see the looting is because every year, I think, like I mentioned, more and more. There's like been. I've seen the memes like what 500 billion that went to the top as a result of the coronavirus. Meanwhile, everyone else got a $1,200 check.
Okay, like Purell. I'm pretty sure Purell, fucking the CEO of Purell, dude.
Yeah, but
and then at the same time, how some of the elite people
my point is
made money through the stock market before it crashed again because they sold.
I'm all for charging like rich people like more taxes.
But that's not gonna happen.
But Jeff Bezos shouldn't just give his money, That's
right? Because he earned that shit.
Dude, it hurts me to give a fucking homeless guy $1.
Right,
yep.
right.
It's gonna hurt me to give his fucking millions away.
Nobody works 1,000 times or 10,000 times as hard as their base employee.
But that's his money.
And you know that to be true.
Okay, you're right.
I wish the motherfucker would give me a lot of money, but that's money.
You're confusing labor with I guess I don't want to say intelligence, right? But this guy, I'm guessing he went to college, right? He got a degree, he in business. So So if
Do
he
you know that?
invested, I don't know. I said I'm guessing. I don't know.
Are you defending a a parasite
I'm not
right now?
defending a parasite. All I'm saying is,
You're making a case
do
for
you
him.
think Jeff Bezos is gonna want to give money for free?
Fuck no.
Exactly. So then why do you keep pushing for that? I mean, would you give me $100? Just because?
If I had $1 billion, yeah, it wouldn't kill me.
No, but
Would
you're
you give every
If
single
I had
every?
$100 billion,
See, you're saying
You're
that
asking him
because
for $100.
or
You're asking
you
him
say
for his
give
fucking
it-
millions.
yeah, you're
Give it
asking
to
for a
his
lot of
Hey.
money.
if I ever have a net worth of over 10 million, execute me. By the way, just saying.
Or at least like you can say
That's
you can at
the-
least give it to like
everything
to the
under
company,
10 million,
give
you
everybody
tax the shit out of
raises,
it.
give better
And then you won't have
work
riots.
environment.
Dude, if I was fucking a millionaire, I'll give you a job. I wouldn't just give you money.
Right. So you just want free things.
That's so
For
fucking
free.
Oh, is that how you want to mischaracterize it?
No, because you're saying
No.
that you want Jeff Bezos to distribute his money for what? Just
So you prefer that we work 60, 80 hours a week then?
I just punched
So you'd
out
rather
with
that?
50 hours this today.
Okay.
I mean, we should get.
So I don't.
We
I
should
mean,
get paid better.
How's 35 sound?
35 what?
35 hours.
Shit, I can't
That's
live
what
with
they
that. I can't live with that.
Yeah,
we
in
should
France they can.
we should
That's
get-
the average,
we
what
should
they
get
work
paid
on
better.
Well,
average.
then maybe you should fucking go to France, dude, and get a fucking job at the Notre Dame or
Oh,
whatever.
there's this little argument again.
What?
Like,
you
oh, yeah.
compare? Oh, well,
Dude,
France,
I can't
well,
even make-
France has this.
I can't
Oh,
make-
Italy.
I
Well,
can't-
then fucking go over
Dude,
there, dude.
you're gonna tell that to everyone who can't make it in fucking America.
Well,
they
then
can't save
stop-
any money. They're
stop
not gonna
complaining.
go. They're not gonna. Yeah, let's fix shit here. How
That's,
about that?
okay, that's like me
Like,
saying
they're not
that's
going
like,
to have money. Like, oh, a struggling American, just move to fucking France. You got the
okay. Well, then,
$5,000.
why are you
to immigrate over
comparing
there.
that? That's a whole
Because
different
we
government.
fucking suck.
That's a whole different government, right? They're smaller.
Yeah, better.
France is the size of Texas, right? Approximately.
They murdered. They got the guillotines out 2 centuries earlier. You don't get that joke, do you?
No, I don't. I feel so fucking dumb.
I think it's a little too late for us.
Oh man, listen,
Okay.
listen.
Next topic. Next
Listen.
one. We got next.
Read your next
Let's move.
paragraph.
Let's move on from the parents living with your. Okay, let's go.
Read another one.
This is
This
fascinating.
is gonna be a 3-part video.
This is fascinating. Now I'm gonna put the whole thing. Fuck
Fuck
it.
it.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Entertain people.
What's
Y'all-
the time? What's the time?
Y'all want to flabbergast for a bit while I do this?
Wait, give a second.
Flabbergasted.
57. Okay, we got it.
No, we still good.
Yeah, no, we're good. Come on,
Flabbergasted.
come on, dude.
According to the Economic Policy Institute, despite increase in productivity,
Mhm.
and I can link you a source for this later, the people at the top keep more and more and leave the worker with scraps. You keep seeing headlines, CEO makes thousands of times more than their base employee, and that ratio stretches every year. And employees have to rely on government programs and or a night gig to sustain themselves. And the cruel irony is they're too busy to even question why they work so damn much. And then you get the people who celebrate. It's like, yeah, man, 90 hours last week, top that. Like, motherfucker, I don't want to. In Sweden, they did an experiment. I can link this
There you
to.
go.
At an old folks' home, for 2 years, employees were given 30-hour work weeks, 6-hour days, 5 days a week.
Mhm.
No complaints. Only downside is they had to hire more employees to cover the 10 free hours per existing employee.
Okay, so
But
in
the point
Sweden,
is,
okay,
it's
stop
doable.
right there. So in Sweden, they what do
Yeah,
they
a
do?
first world country.
What do they do?
They had a little experiment, but this is just for one business, where they,
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you can't justify one business to a whole country.
yeah, but it worked.
Okay, so
Like
what
we're
do
just
they do?
trying to.
What do
What
they
the
do?
case I'm making is
What do they do?
Sweden is a first world country that cares about its workers.
Hey, let's move to Sweden then.
Huh?
Let's move to Sweden.
I don't know.
That is one of the most godless countries.
Exactly. Thank you. It's almost as if we don't need God. You know
Yeah,
the
you
most
do need God.
like the religious Bible Belt states, they're shit. They rank low in like education, in economy,
Yeah, yeah.
and like yeah.
I agree with that. Because a lot of people.
Meanwhile, advanced
you confuse
states-
listen. You confuse people that are like
They're anti-education, by the way.
Listen, man, you
Okay.
just ranted, right?
Mhm.
Just relax. You confuse people that are like Bible freaks with real followers of Christ. That's your confusion.
Oh, so if you want to be lumped into them, just leave.
What do you mean? No. You got to understand the difference. Do you think Catholics are Christians?
No, that's why they go by the name Catholic, I believe.
But supposedly Catholics
Then
are
you have
Christians, right?
those. Then you have those who call themselves Christian Catholics.
Christian Catholics?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the
Anyways,
thing.
so in Sweden, they did what?
They didn't. They did a 30-hour work week experiment,
Uh-huh.
and these people could get by on those 30 hours.
And how much did they get paid?
Oh yeah, the same.
The same amount of money?
Mhm.
As
Like, they
as
didn't
compared to what?
They didn't
to
even
the
need those
50
extra
hours?
10 hours. But like Sweden, there's not like I don't think it's. I could be getting it mixed up, but I'm not sure. I don't think there's a minimum wage. Maybe it's just they have strong unions, which Ronald Reagan destroyed.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay. I'm
I
just...
think unions
in
are really
favor-
bad at
in-
the same time.
police unions.
It's because, man, you just want this utopia, man. And I'm all for it, too. Some of it. Some of it, I'm all for it, right? The Jeff Bezos thing. Do you really need trillions of dollars, you know? Like... But, dude, those are just, like... dreams, man.
But I mean,
You know?
whether he
It
works
was
hard
also-
or not,
that's not
his
gonna
money,
happen, man.
You know,
Huh?
whether he works hard or not.
Not if
that,
people don't listen to
That
me.
is his money.
Right.
He made that.
Yeah, he made it.
Yeah, but when you
By
die,
exploiting his workers.
what's all that money gonna do?
Who made him that money? He didn't make those
Whoever
trillions.
made it, that's his money.
His workers made that money.
For him.
They deserve that.
He
fucking
can,
money.
but he can replace the workers.
Yeah,
Now,
exactly.
let's say 10 workers like, oh no, fuck that, pay us more, or we'll leave. They'll leave, and there's gonna be 10 others that are gonna replace them.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's how this that's how it could work in this pandemic too, because like you have people, a lot of people are out of work right now, like more so than before.
Yeah.
Because of the pandemic, because their jobs are not as essential, and so basically what companies do, like big companies can say, like,
Where do you
well,
work?
we're gonna cut your hours.
Where do you work?
I don't work. We're gonna cut your hours.
Wait, you used to work.
Hmm?
Didn't you work at HEB?
Yeah,
Is that what you want?
You're not there anymore?
Is that what you want free shit? Because
I'm not gonna-
You don't want to work.
I'm not gonna say when I'm working,
Oh,
but
so
anyway,
So you do work.
So you do work.
yeah,
HEB.
yeah,
You told me.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but the people don't know.
okay, listen.
He does not work at HEB, guys.
He does not work at HEB. Let's say you work at
What?
fucking
Fine.
Walmart.
Shout out to Walmart. I work at Walmart.
Fucking Walmart's closing already. Man. I hate that.
Yeah, they are. So explain to me. You want HEB to pay you how many hours do you work a week?
Oh, HEB don't even pay me.
What?
Dude, that's slavery. We should go report that.
That's why you're so
Why?
mad, man.
Government pays him.
Why?
HEB doesn't pay you?
No,
So who pays you?
because I don't work there.
Okay, Walmart pays you, right?
Yeah.
The place that you work at. They
So
pay
you want Walmart to pay you the exact amount of money for working less hours. That's what you're saying.
No,
So then what are you saying?
I didn't say that.
What
so then
were
what
we
are you saying?
What were we saying?
You were distracting me.
We're talking about Sweden. Sweden made a company, right? Paid their employees 30 hours with the same amount of money compared to what, like 40, 50 hour?
40 hours, yeah.
Okay, so that means that instead of working 40 hours, they only work 30, but they're getting the exact same amount as if they work for 40.
And also, a lot of people are working from
You got
home,
that?
too.
No,
No, they're not making the same amount of money.
No, he said like
You just said they were making
They
the
know
No, they're the same hourly wage.
they could live with those 30 hours a week. They could still live by,
Oh, okay.
with those 30. Instead of working 40 hours a week, just working 30 hours, they can still live by.
Actually, when
Right.
the labor movement first popped off in the United States, they were pushing for 32 hours, I believe, but then we settled for 40.
Wasn't it because of Ford?
Huh?
Was it Ford, right? Isn't it?
I think it was a lot of.
Because he's the one that implemented the 40-hour work week thing.
Henry
No,
Ford?
I think he did that voluntarily.
But I think that,
And then-
because of
but-
that, everybody followed.
Yeah, and that was an experiment. Like, and pessimist over here was like, oh well, 30 hours, that's just one study. But back then we had Ford, and like,
Oh,
hey,
really?
this is
But-
good.
but-
But I think it could help with depending on what's the cost of living, basically over the area.
Yeah, which has like
I know in the United States, it's
I don't know, it's like, do I need to-
it's everywhere. It's different in the United
Like,
States.
oh, yeah,
Every
it's all over the
state
place.
has their own different amount and this and that.
But like for the most part, and I forgot the fucking study. I believe it's the Economic Policy Institute, but they are.
But then at the same
Maybe
time
it's
with
another
that
study, I don't
too,
fucking remember.
because they lowered their hours, they had to hire more people, meaning the unemployment rate would drop too, because they're hiring more people.
But you have to take into account that like puts more. Also in Sweden, they don't have to worry about employers don't have to worry about providing healthcare benefits to their employees.
Why?
It's all
So-
free healthcare, isn't it?
Yeah, because their taxes already cover that.
Yeah, well, because they have the
they're
highest
they're a
taxes in
first
the
world country.
But they don't complain because they're happy with that.
Yeah, and
In Sweden?
happy countries don't riot. By the
Like
way,
Sweden is like one of the happiest places in the world.
that would be
Even though their taxes are fucking huge. It's like what, like 50 more? or
50%. Yeah,
But because they don't have
they're not complaining.
Dude,
Is it Sweden that's
Dude,
they
we-
didn't even go into lockdown? They just stayed open. Is it?
Did they?
I think Sweden. They stayed
Well,
open.
maybe they're sparsely populated.
I
too.
think they stayed open during the pandemic and they had like a huge spike and everything. But they're ready
Did
to pass that.
Were they even hit though?
I think they were, and they stayed open.
When they even did, the whole world got
and
hit. Dude.
supposedly, what I was reading, they had like a
Man, it
huge
didn't happen.
numbers.
I know it hit
but
Europe.
I'm like,
Damn, look at JG, dude. JG did his fucking homework, dude. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, so you want Walmart to pay you enough in those 30 hours, right?
No, we're not sponsored by Walmart.
For you to live.
No,
Comfortably.
Walmart.
What is it that you want, dude? What is it that you want?
Walmart is
Stop saying-
amazing.
stop saying Walmart.
Wally World.
They pay me well. I get great benefits. Thank you, Walmart.
Wally World.
Stop saying Walmart.
Wally World. Wally World, right? You want them to pay you for 30 hours. You just want to work there. Well, okay. What if you want to be like, listen,
I'm saying
listen,
Americans. I'm saying Americans can work less hours.
What if you want to work more than 30 hours to get more things?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You just want people to work
I don't
30
think-
hours and be able to survive with 30 hours.
I'm just saying if it can be done with 30 hours,
What he's trying to say is that
it can be done with 30 hours. I'm not saying we should follow that model because again, it's just like one little one-off thing. But we could definitely do it with 40 because we've done it before.
He doesn't
Our grandparents
want to be
did
paycheck to paycheck.
They
That's
had
what I'm saying.
fucking janitors. You could retire as a janitor and never have to move up and pay and raise a family. That's not the case now. Children are orphans because both their parents have to work 2 jobs. Because trickle down economics, by the way, it doesn't work. I just want everyone to know that.
I know what this
Fuck
is.
Reagan.
All this.
We're never getting a second stimulus check now, dude.
That's why you should
Reagan,
riot.
our American
Oh, I'm
dad.
taking that stimulus check, by the way. I paid that tax money.
You did take the stimulus check?
It'd be nice for the government to take care of its people in
dude,
times of
you
crises.
don't have to keep on doing that. The mic is gonna pick up your voice.
Okay.
I think you're trying to kiss me or something.
This next stimulus
Don't
plan,
flatter yourself.
they're trying
You
to
think I'm
pass-
cute or
was
what?
it The Heroes Act? Is
Thank
it?
you.
Do you think they'll pass it?
Huh?
Was it the Heroes Act? Is it? Is what they call it, right?
Dude, I've still been checking every day. The Senate's not
We're,
back.
we can all forget about second stimulus check. You can kiss that shit out the window. That ain't gonna happen.
So be it.
That ain't gonna happen, right?
I mean, there was a high chance, but not no more.
Not anymore, dude.
We got a Republican Senate.
Not no more. Well, it could have done just the Republicans. They were throwing in something in there. So it could pass.
Mitch McConnell, by the way, when he's also on my cake list. I'm gonna
And then,
celebrate the day of his death. I just want everyone to
Who's
know.
death?
Mitch McConnell, the leader of the Republican Senate, the head of the Republican
Why
Senate,
do you hate?
who's
why do you
going
hate him so
to
much?
deny you
He like,
your
hates them
stimulus
so
money.
much, right?
And then-
I just want everybody to
That's
know.
hate right
I
there.
think-
Yeah,
And that's why you should be writing. Sorry, I keep doing that.
But then I think, like, at the same time, like, for America to better themselves as well, is to change these old motherfuckers that are like in the Senate and like in those high positions.
They're so
like,
close to death.
For the longest years, you know, you can't replace them. If we could change laws where they can only serve a certain amount of time, you know, get new blood in there, young blood that actually like wanted to do these changes, and yeah, we could probably progress a little bit better.
AOC.
than where we are now. You know, because you got these old people that are still with that mentality of like fucking like 50 years ago,
Right.
and that's what racism.
But like it's
racism
like Jim Crow laws, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't Jim Crow laws in the 60s? Right? 50s?
Can't remember all the way, but they did.
I think
they
so.
Did exist.
I think it's like not even 100 years ago. We had Jim Crow laws.
So yeah, they like with them and like the old folk, you know,
Yeah.
boomer shit.
And they just hate young
Oh
people.
no, these aren't boomers. These are saber-toothed tigers, dude.
Yeah.
No offense. to the Senate or whatever, whoever the fuck they are. I don't care, man.
Because they've been there like forever.
They're enemies of America.
They're serving longer than
who is
they,
America?
They want you, the working people, dead, and that's why they're denying you your stimulus. Just saying.
They want the working people dead.
Yes.
See, that's another thing. Like if there's like a civil war thing,
I'm comfortable saying that.
That's my one thing that I would like them to change is shit like that in the Senate and whatever. Changing how long.
So why should I cry when they die? You know.
I'm not saying to cry. I'm just saying don't hate them.
Why not?
Because you shouldn't hate people.
Because in the Bible says, you know.
The Bible does say that you should love their neighbor. Don't. He who has hate does not. I do not abide in him.
Well, he who has
Christ Jesus
he who
said
has
that.
hate changes shit with riots.
Not true.
And it has.
No.
It's not true.
No.
Not always.
No, man. You have so much hate, dude.
How-
We're here to listen.
how long do you think this is
the
gonna
Civil
last?
Rights Act, after Martin Luther King was assassinated, people raised hell, and it got passed officially in 1968.
And it's
So when
still and there's still
politics don't
racism around. So
Oh, we've reduced harm.
right.
So like legally, like there were concessions, like black people could vote, but it's not far enough. Apparently, if you have like cops who do shit that if you did in the military, you get court-martialed, like the way they had fucking the knee on George Floyd.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the video, man.
There's
It's
a
fucked
video,
up. It's
I
fucked
guess,
up.
So they basically police
they
get away
did
with
the
shit the
same-
military can't
They
get
did
away
the
with.
same thing. I get to a protester. A cop had his knee on his neck, and they're arresting. Then the cop was like, I guess on top of him, and he pulls the cop's like leg like away from me, like what the fuck you doing?
That's what I would do, man. Like if I see a cop doing
And that
fuck,
cop who pulled him away got fired.
it'd take me to jail too, bro. Just kick him, drop kick him, bah, and then run.
and then with that video with
Fucking kill you.
the I guess in the Buffalo.
I'll die
police
righteously.
that pushed the old guy.
Yeah.
The Buffalo?
The city of Buffalo.
Oh no, yeah, and he fell. He fell.
They got pushed.
I mean, but come on, dude. Like they're telling you to clear the way, and you're like, oh no, fuck that. I'm not. I mean,
Well,
you know what I mean?
Like
you're looking
that
for
old guy,
it. You're
he
asking
was looking
for it.
But at the same time, you can say
That
the cop,
justifies
okay,
getting shoved.
the cop
No, but like if
went
they're
a little
telling
bit
you,
overboard by with the amount of force he pushed. You know, he actually.
did you see the video?
Yeah, I saw that because
And he did
Where-
push
I
him.
laughed a little bit.
He did push him hard. He did the habuki on him.
Basically, yeah, we're like, poof.
He didn't
Like-
push him that hard. It's just that he was.
He shoved him like he was fucking Brock Lesnar, like he was gonna withstand a
Don't
shove
exaggerate
like that.
now, dude. I haven't seen the video, so I don't know.
You saw how
He's going like that.
So he
Yeah,
just shoved him.
shoved the
normally?
shit out of him.
It was
Dude, he flew like fucking 10 feet.
They had already told him to clear the way, though, right? And he refused.
They're walking,
And he
police were walking,
refused.
they're trying to like move. But I think the push could have been avoided. They could have just like push him aside, come here.
Dude, grab him by the chest, like just grab him by the chest and fucking like subdue. You don't have to fucking shove him.
You
Like
don't
it's like a
you don't
schoolyard
know
bully.
you don't know, you weren't there. You could be frustrated with somebody that's like being rejecting orders, right? I've been arrested by cops, dude. I've been in this situation where I'm like, nah, I was drunk as shit, dude, at Travis County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm like, man, fuck, boom, 6 cops came and fucked me up, dude. You know, because I asked for it. You know, if I would have just listened to it, I'm already locked up. I was already in jail, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I was already there, but I was still negligent. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. That's the old
Okay,
guy?
off screen, we're gonna. Was it that dude? Yeah, it was him.
No.
Nah, man. He just tripped, dude. He just tripped. And I'm not justifying
Yeah, but
that,
they
like,
refused. They refused to check on him. It was like, hey, he's hurt, guys.
Yeah,
you should
that's
pick
true.
him up. Fuck him.
That's true. Yeah, I'll give you that. Oh, damn, he's bleeding.
Yeah, he was bleeding out of his ear.
He got knocked out.
And I was like,
Shit.
should we tend to him?
Did
No,
he
fucking
die?
keep walking.
Did he die?
Hey, you remember what I said about 10 bad cops, 1,000 good cops, but if 1,000 cops don't do shit?
I got the videos wrong. I was talking about the other one.
Ba-da-ba.
Which one?
And then,
There's
and
another
then,
old
and
guy
then the same thing I just want to say, there's people that are instigating, like, I'm like, all right, you're protesting, and you're being told to move, all right, I'll protest, all right, I'm gonna move, and protest move here. I'm not gonna.
People who aren't even protesting, they're just getting groceries or getting shot in the fucking face.
Well, what if
What?
you grocery shopping near the protest?
Could be propaganda.
You know.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
I'm
That's a
not
very
gonna
good point. If like, let's say you go,
It's like the picture where they say the cop pepper sprayed the fucking little girl. I'm like, what if you have a kid out of fucking protest?
yeah, that's true too, dude.
You know,
That's
why
true
you
too.
doing all this shit? You're
It's
you're asking for this.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
You're instigating all this
Exactly.
shit, all this media, all this crap, and people have all the cameras and everything. I'm like, dude, why you have your fucking camera out? Fucking
Listen,
protest.
But that brings up another good point.
Check this
Cops
out.
aren't
Check this
afraid.
out. If I tell you that Town Lake is shark infested, right? I'm like, dude, there's sharks over there, right? You see them, like, and then you go and swim, and you get bit by a shark, and you're gonna complain about it, dude. You can't complain, but you know there was sharks in there, right?
Oh yeah, they know.
Then why are you going over there?
They
You
know.
know you can get bit
Dude.
by a shark.
Do you really think these protesters don't know what they're up against? They do know what
Okay,
they're up
okay.
against.
Well, then when
let's just see
shit
to it.
happens,
Let's just
well,
see
then
to
when
it.
shit happens, don't be complaining why you got fucking pepper sprayed.
No one is, but these are stories to report. The idea isn't.
People are
the
tripping
idea-
about it.
the
People are
idea-
tripping.
The idea is not to seek
It's
compassion.
the media.
It's like these people aren't. Oh, look at me. The idea is to look at. Oh, look how fucked up these cops are.
Well, because you're over
And
there.
It's
You're
the-
over
it's
there
the
not
media
following
for
rules,
trying to
dude.
put fear in you, like, oh, this is the cops. This is what the cops are doing. You know, fight back. It's not-
Yeah.
You're over there, fucking
they're using-
not wearing a fucking helmet. You're not wearing the proper gear to actually be a protester, like people like in Hong Kong.
They're
You know?
using gas captures, by the way,
They
that are actually
have
banned in
protection
war.
gear, this and that, protesting because they know what's gonna happen. You know.
Right. Yeah.
Here we're just like, bro, I got shot fucking in the face. And I'm bleeding everywhere, posted in media, you know.
Yeah.
You saw like that little video, the video with the I guess the kid got sniped by the cop, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Got sniped.
it looked like he got sniped.
Shot.
I think was it where was it?
Shit with a rubber bullet or.
I think it was here.
It looked like it was here in Austin. Cause it looks funny.
Everything is funny.
It's fucked up still, but you see the dude, he's like by the bridge, just standing, and then he just drops instantly.
Like snipe with a actual
That's
round.
what the media said, snipe, but they say the cops like, with I guess with the rubber bullet or pellet, whatever.
But those things hurt too.
Whatever they shoot,
Those
whatever
things
they've been
hurt.
shooting everybody with.
Uh-huh.
Just done. Because they have the same grain as an actual bullet, so if it travels at the exact same power, but it's just rubber, it's gonna knock you out.
Can't penetrate, but it will fuck.
But
It won't penetrate you, but it will fuck you up, dude.
Yeah.
Like if it
it's
hits you in
bad.
the head, it'll probably knock you out for sure.
No, there's a picture where like you see the one with the girl.
Uh-huh.
And it's like it has it, and it's like they fucking like they. You kind of see the skull or something.
And it's
Yeah.
And you see the thing sticking out still.
Oh man.
And I read you're not supposed to shoot directly at someone's face. You're supposed to shoot it on the ground, and then it bounces in.
That's what I'm
it,
saying.
ricochets toward your shin or some shit like that.
Kind of fucking up right there by doing that, by shooting like above.
Just directly.
Above.
Yeah.
But again,
That is
at the
malicious.
same time, you can say I'm actually shooting like down, but it's not my fault. You're short,
And you know how Trump wants to have the Guardian and shit, and then you have Joe Biden, who's like his opponent,
A
by the way.
pedophile.
Yeah, his comment was like, "Well, just shoot him in the leg." It's like, wow,
In the
would you
kneecap.
rather be
Kneecap?
shot in the head or shot in the leg with live ammunition?
I wouldn't go and not get shot at all. I'll stay in my home, watch Netflix. Done. Right?
Well,
Don't
then
fucking go at all, and you won't
Well,
get shot by
yeah.
anything. Now, if somebody wants to come in here and shoot me, I'm gonna shoot them back.
Well, these protesters know what they signed up for.
And that's what we're saying. So
Okay,
when shit
well,
happens,
no one's
when shit
debating
goes
you.
down, like, no, we're not debating.
Yeah.
We're just expressing our opinions. That's all we're doing.
Yeah, well, no one is saying. Oh, fuck, I'm so tired.
Don't go and nag
No,
them.
but no one's saying, oh, these poor protesters. They know what they're up against.
That's what people do. People are tripping because, like, the old guy, like, oh, that's fucked up, dude. Just don't go, man. Just don't go.
Yeah, well, they know what they're up against, but at the same time, they're exposing, the police.
I'm
And
all
look,
for I'm all for Black Lives
here's-
Matter. I'm all for that shit. But I'm not gonna go because I know shit's gonna go down, dude.
Here,
I always
oh,
ride
but you want
around.
to go out tonight?
Yes, but I'm not there every
Well,
day
I
like
guess,
some people.
I guess Austin's pretty safe.
Yeah, Austin ain't gonna.
Fair
do that.
enough.
Yeah.
Dude, I was driving down the highway in Austin, like along the wall,
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of the highway, because you know how they separate, like going southbound, northbound. Like on the wall in the middle, there was like A cab,
Right.
A cab.
Fuck 12. What is fuck 12?
1312.
I don't know what it means, but it's fuck the police.
Fuck the police, right?
I don't know
Fuck
why.
You mean
I thought-
FTP?
No, fuck 12.
Fuck that puto.
12.
Fuck that.
I know 1312.
What does ACAT mean?
All cops are bad.
See,
That's what they were like.
See that's the shit that I
That's
mean
generalizing.
not all cops are bad.
But do they let the bad cops walk?
I don't know.
Then they're all bad.
I don't know.
You know they do.
I
Imagine
don't
you're a
know.
good cop
Hey.
and then you
Hey, where was the good cop in Minneapolis before all the riots happened?
well, maybe he was on a break.
Where was he?
He was
Yeah.
on his day off.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, you don't know that. You don't know.
Why
you
didn't he
don't know
speak
facts.
out? Because his ass would have gotten fired.
Maybe all
And
those.
cops make good money.
Maybe
so
all the four.
you don't want
that
to
were
give up
there,
those benefits.
All the four that were there that day. Maybe they were all like bad cops. That's why they were all together. Maybe those are the.
They did have complaints.
Yeah,
on the
no.
record.
The Asian cop and the guy who kneeled on him were, I think, the Asian cop's sister was the dude's husband, right?
I think
So
that-
they knew each other like by marriage. That's a fact.
That's what
Well,
I'm
I mean,
saying.
I don't know. It
Maybe
could be all
they-
fake. I don't know.
Maybe they're both like racist.
Yeah, they ride together. They ride
Yeah.
together.
they both hit blacks.
Yeah, they ride together.
They
Dude.
ride together. Yeah.
I know
You
Derek
can't judge every cop. Do you hate every cop, dude?
systemically.
What does that mean? Like everybody?
Hey man, we're dumb here, bro. Okay, people say we're dumb. We dumb. We don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Like I said, the 10,000 rule. Remember?
Oh, dude, here we go again.
Yeah.
There's no getting through to you, man. You have so much hate. You have
There's no
so
getting
much.
through to you.
You have so much. No. But I'm with, dude. Come on, dude. I fucking hate the government.
What?
I don't hate all cops though. What is that?
That's the little kid in Austin.
Oh shit!
Go back.
Hey, what happened to the cop who shot that kid? You think a good cop spoke up?
Look at it.
I don't know. You don't know that. Maybe
So
he did.
if they don't speak, if they don't say anything, they're complicit.
Maybe he did. You don't know that, dude.
If you stand by and let someone do that shit,
dude. Hey, he got hit from
With-
a fall from a long, and he's not even doing anything, man. He's just chilling. He's just chilling. He's not even. He's just chill. Damn.
does the police department want to investigate that? We just saw a video of a
Maybe
kid.
they did. Maybe they did.
Maybe they are right now.
Maybe they discharged him. You don't know that. That's what I'm saying. Your hate blinds you.
Discharging-
Your hate blinds you. You're like, oh no, fuck that. He didn't get Maybe he did get persecuted. You don't know that. But
This-
the media's not gonna put it out though. You do know that.
And why do you think the people have cameras?
Well, but that's
Because
what
the
I'm
police
saying.
don't. They should have them on at all times.
They do have body
Because
cams.
we tried. Were they
No,
on?
Not right now.
Were they on at the scene
they don't?
when
I think in I know in Minneapolis. I think they're.
Oh, yeah,
they're,
when the
they're,
riots,
they're like
they have their badges
they're
covered.
their badges and
They have their cameras off.
right now. For now.
Yeah.
Because of
Be-
the things that's happening right now.
Because we hold them to the standard of integrity where they do the right thing without looking. So much for that.
I mean, when you have your badge out there,
And like that didn't work out, so let's
They-
put cameras on them. Oh, we're not going to turn
I
those
mean, they
on.
have families. Dude.
As a taxpayer, I demand that you have those cameras on and your badge is shown, your badge numbers.
I mean,
Go tell them that. See how that goes.
if I was a cop and I'm seeing what they're doing to all these businesses, do you think I would
What are they
have-
gonna
I
do?
want
Beat me?
my
Oh, wait,
name
they
out
are.
there?
Yeah, that is true too, man. We're in a place right now in America, right? That things are normal. You can say that.
Well, you barely notice that now?
No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to make a point.
Okay.
So if a cop wants to not be, be out in the media because there's cameras everywhere, like then fuck it.
They arrest reporters, by the way, with
Huh?
press badges.
There's what?
They arrest. Oh no, they've actually shot at reporters too.
Yeah, they shot him.
They shot him, like,
But reporters
fucking
get
cameramen
reporters.
get tackled.
That's what happened to reporters
but
all the
at the same
time.
time,
dude.
you see some reporters like they're there, the cops telling move,
Which is
leave,
which is anti-free
and
speech, by the
they're
way.
standing there. I mean, like, I'm a reporter,
'Cause-
I'm a reporter. All right, I'm gonna move over here and still report.
That's
What-
that's our only lens into the situation. Now that what
But at the
we
same
have,
time, like,
What, the
some
media?
reporters are like,
yeah. Now that you have people with fucking
You're saying that the media is like, dude, there's fake news everywhere. Well, how can you even say that?
okay, flat Earth. That's just all I.
Is
need
that
to
is that
fuck
going to be your
A
go-to to everything? Flat Earth. That automatically dismisses me from everything because I think the Earth might be flat.
me, I'll believe more reporter if it's like the camera like of a normal
You don't-
person and instead of an actual media, like Fox News.
Right, because they can manipulate shit.
Because they're there. They're trying to basically have get arrested and this and that.
At either rate.
and they show a small picture instead of like the whole thing.
at any rate, regardless of context, regardless of setup, any way you want to slice it, it does not make the cops look good
True,
when they
still.
when they arrest
We're
civilian
not saying
journalists.
those cops look good. We're just saying that not all cops are bad.
Not all cops are bad, dude. You're not open to
And then
cops,
at
dude.
the same time, you said that the cops are
You're not
trying to
open
do
to
their
cops,
job as well.
man.
So.
Hey, okay, listen. Let's move on for a little bit. You know what really tripped me out though? This whole ride thing. Elon Musk, dude, went to. Did y'all see that video?
Okay.
They went to space, dude. Hey, right. Listen, right before they hit the atmosphere, they lose signal, right? And then the signal comes back on, and then they're up in space already. That's all fake.
They lost the signal.
That's all fake.
No, they lost the signal of the camera when the rocket was landing on the ship.
No. Before that.
No.
Before that. Yes, I saw it.
I saw it too. I saw they had two cameras.
I don't know where you were
and one
watching,
is
'cause I know
going,
the whole
and
thing
the other
was
one
getting
is
cut.
with that.
They lost signal right before they go into space, dude. Look at that shit
You're
again.
looking at a
You know
different
what? You know,
video
Alex.
type.
I think you really want to ride a spaceship.
Okay, anyways, this is not the type of show right now. What I wanted to say is that how the fuck does he get the balls, dude? People are suffering, right? People look at this guy, right? He's not getting the money that he wants, right? My boy over here is on listen. My boy over here is on unemployment, right?
I'm doing
this,
fine.
And this
thank you very
motherfucker.
much. I can't comment on the conditions of like.
I was exaggerating.
I
And then
can't
Elon Musk fucking sends a rocket into. How much did that shit cost, dude?
Well, that's the same as.
How much did that shit cost, dude?
That's his
a
fucking
billionaire.
money. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, but like it's the wrong time, dude. People are out here trying to make it in this world, and this motherfucker sends a rocket into
tax
space, dude.
billionaires.
I would have done the same thing.
Just to
You
show
can't really-
off, right? Just to
No,
show
I'd be like,
off.
fuck it, well,
That
go-
shit was
go to
already
space.
scheduled.
Nah, man.
You know,
Hey, they could postpone that shit, dude. Hey, you know what, dude? He's not even American,
There's
right? He's
fucking
he's
millions,
Canadian.
South African.
He's
I
South
believe.
African. Oh, that makes sense.
Fuck.
I'll be like him too. Fuck it, everybody. You know, I'm gonna get somebody. Everybody's bored right now. Let's go to space.
If anything,
Everyone's at home watching. We're gonna get good ratings.
And I think that's why as well we're kind of going crazy because we're all locked down. We're trying
That's
to
like the
come out,
highlight of
and we're
2020.
all fucking out there writing, you know, at the same time.
if anything,
We got all this
people get a lot of
energy, you know,
attention.
pumped up, and we're like, fuck it, let's go right.
Is that rocket still over there or what?
What?
The rocket? They went to where
No.
did they go? To the space station?
Yeah, the space station.
Are they still there?
Yeah,
They're still there right now.
yeah. They're there like for like 12 days, I think. Or
So they're
14
still there
or
right now?
14 days. Yeah, they're still there.
It's just bad timing, man. It's
No.
bad timing.
I'm like, why not? I'll do the same thing. I'm like, fuck it.
Bad
Got all this
timing.
money, throw it into my SpaceX company, work with NASA to go to space.
Fucking Nazis, dude. Warner von Braun,
Oh
man.
my god, you're fucking Nazi.
Warner von Braun, dude.
Shit,
Fucking
man.
Nazis,
Homeboy's
dude.
dead.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, but his legacy is still on. Bro.
What?
It's the
still
cost
on.
of war, man. When you're in war, scientists
What if a black man
develop
took?
shit
What if a black man took his
to
position?
advance?
Warner von Braun?
Yeah. What if a black man took his position as head chief of NASA or some shit? Would it be a Nazi conspiracy then?
Is he a Nazi? It's not a conspiracy, dude.
Okay, fair enough. Black Nazis exist.
It's a fact.
You're,
dude.
you're focusing on
Racism-
the Nazi shit, not the science.
No shit. They're Nazis, dude.
Oh my god, bro.
You telling me there's good Nazis? Is there good
He's
Nazis?
a scientist working.
A
with
Nazi
working with Nazis,
major general.
making technology, pretty much.
You don't know that.
All right.
What do you
That's
don't know?
war.
You don't know what he did to
That's
earn
war.
his rank.
Hey, it's better than biological weapons, unless you consider COVID-19 a biological weapon.
Yes, it is.
You know, look at our scientists. Fucking, we made the fucking atomic bomb. Look at that.
Yeah, the Manhattan Project. Yeah, we have pretty fucked up
Yeah.
scientists. All we build is weapons.
Yeah.
and,
Shut up.
and we use it. What about what?
Hey, I mean,
We use
What?
it to fucking
you know,
kill a lot of Japanese people.
the Nazis were
and
fucked up, but we did do
and
the
that was
bomb.
that wasn't good. That wasn't good, right? That wasn't good. Correct.
America bad, y'all.
Exactly.
America bad.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's fucking Nazis, dude. Fucking Warner
Na-
von Braun,
Na-
bro.
You're
Warner von Braun.
Nazis forced us to make the atomic bomb and bomb their allies.
Yeah, you know-
we
you
were
know-
in cahoots with the Nazis to develop the atomic bomb and dropped it on the Japanese. Yeah, that happened.
Are you done?
You don't unironically believe this, dude.
If Germany would have held out, they would have been the first ones to make the atomic bomb.
You know what trips me out though? You know what trips me out? American Nazis, the neo Nazis.
Hey, I mean, we We welcomed all their fucking scientists and shit.
Why you're American? Why are you like they do know that they fought each other right in the war.
Yeah, we were the original Antifa.
So
and all of a sudden we're terrorists.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm waiting for that right now in America. What's our next terrorist ship? This whole year we have no terrorist shit.
By the way, before America was founded, George Washington was a terrorist.
Why do you say that?
He was labeled a terrorist by
Why?
the British.
Why? Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
Why?
You can say that.
Why?
Rebelling. Rebelling against the motherland or the queen and shit.
He was British?
Yeah, but, bruh.
George Washington was British.
Well, yeah.
Well, technically he was American at that time, though.
No, it was
so then what made him American?
It was a British colony.
Kicking the British's ass.
Once they freed themselves from British and they call themselves American.
Yeah,
so it was the same white people that came.
The War of Independence.
The War of Independence.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah, you could say the founding fathers were like
they were British.
You know.
Yeah, the founding fathers were like all of the Minutemen. Were the Minutemen? Were the Minutemen? I think that was our side.
Minutemen were our side.
The Redcoats were the British. Yeah.
The Redcoats
are coming in.
Are basically the Patriots.
So yeah, and at that time, because America wasn't recognized, Britain said, "Fuck that. We're gonna go over there and kick your ass." And but through some miracle, we managed to kick their ass.
Yeah, you're there, like,
and
we're
declare
gonna
ourselves
shut you
American.
up and get back to working our land.
Yeah, until and then America became
and we were like,
America.
No, fuck you.
And George Washington went from terrorist to hero.
Yeah.
Because
what about the Native Americans? How do they feel about all of that?
If I had to guess, I'd say they're celebrating. I don't know.
Oh yeah, and their shitty ass reservation lands.
You want to say that again? You want to say it to
dude?
You want to say that to a native?
They gave the Native Americans shitty lands.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
True.
I'm staying the fact.
I'm saying, but yeah, like once we tear all that shit down, they can have it.
Those are the real.
It'll become a wasteland.
Those are. I think in my book, if your ancestors were not here 1,000 years ago, you're not an American.
So you're not full American.
Well, they didn't consider themselves American.
I got Aztec blood in me, bro.
But you still got
I'm a full American.
blood in there.
What if Native Americans don't identify as Americans?
I'm fully Aztec, bro.
You have that European blood in you.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Look at me,
bro. We're
you have
nuts.
facial hair.
Because I have facial hair.
True.
We didn't.
Native Americans don't have facial hair.
Yeah, the Aztecs
Don't
didn't.
tell me that, man.
Did Aztecs? Is there any illustration of Aztecs with beards?
Nope.
Like these beards, Castro beards.
Nope.
So what are you saying?
Aztecs didn't grow beards, bro. Hernan Cortez, he had a little bit of facial hair.
Shit.
But
dude, are you serious?
My whole life has been a lie.
You didn't know that the true Native Americans.
Of course I knew that, man.
Dude, we don't speak.
They don't have fucking facial, man.
So then we're not real Americans.
Moctezuma.
Not really.
No, yeah, half of us.
We're half. We're half
Dude,
American, half black.
If we're American, we could be whatever the fuck we want to be. I just want to point that out.
People can switch genders, right? Just because they think about it.
Yes.
So can I just switch my nationality just because I feel like it?
Yeah.
Well, that's when you go get a new weapon.
You can identify as a Cuban in America.
You put white.
I do put white because there's no Hispanic thing.
Because we're basically have white.
God damn it, dude! I became the thing that I most sought after.
You've been hating white people.
I don't hate white people, man.
You dislike.
I don't dislike white people. I'm just like, you know,
a specific type.
What are you being racist?
White people are our friends. Most of them.
What you keep?
I dislike
the ones that aren't racist.
Ooh, me or him? I don't know, man. I think he probably thinks I'm cute or something. It's just a beanie, man. I'm pretty ugly.
Yeah.
Shit, where was it?
What's the time, dude?
Is it 9 o'clock?
1:33.
Yeah, man. Let's just cut it there, man. And it was a good run, dude.
All right, guys. This is the end of the show. Please like and subscribe.
Let me see the
Leave a thumbs up.
Trans rights ain't cap.
Did they ban me this time, dude? Did they
ban
me? Last time they fucking banned me.
Why?
That guy right there.
I don't know, bro. I was smoking.
Say that he's a dumbass and a loser. Thanks, guys.